And then I finally got to meet my coworkers and slash friends. You know, we met everyone. I gave everyone a big hug. You know, I love to hug people. When I finally met Uki in person, finally meeting my noctyx kyodai, I gave him the biggest, longest hug. I squeezed him, and just stayed there for a second. I gave him the longest hug out of everyone there. Then eventually let him go. I had to let him go eventually.
I did meet Sonny. He's so cute. I gave him lots of hugs and some kisses too.
Anyway, I gave Uki some macadamias, and the thing is, Uki has some allergies, but he says, oh no, macadamias are one of the few nuts that I can eat. And so he had some. And then a little later, he says, I feel kind of funny after eating those macadamias. Maybe I shouldn't have them anymore. Whoops. I'm sorry. He said it would be okay. But he was fine. It's just that he just had a little bit of a bad reaction. It wasn't even that bad, but yeah, we decided not to give him any more macadamias. Oh, I felt so bad. So now we know not to play with fire, or not to play with macadamias in this case. And then I think I met up with everyone again for dinner or something? I think at one point, Uki was sitting a little far away from me, and like halfway through, he came closer to me and was sort of just like crouching down and like resting his chin on my knee. And I think I let him sit on my lap for a little bit so he had somewhere to sit. And yeah, we just stayed like that for a little bit, and I gave him a hug while he was sitting on my lap, and we just talked for a little while like that. And then I had to go to the toilet or something, so I went away for a bit, and then when I came back, Uki was in my seat. So this time I sat on Uki's lap. He did the same thing to me. Yeah, I feel like me and Uki spent a lot of time together over this trip. Like every time we went somewhere together, we kind of stuck together and kept each other company. Yeah, I'm happy. I miss Uki. Uki's so soft. I like to give Uki hugs because he's so soft.
Yeah, he kept me company a lot too. But yeah, I cherished my time with him a lot. I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to leave him.
I think the next day I wanted to go to the bakery. But yeah, we go to the bakery and I got like a butter roll. And then we went up to someone's room for a little bit and we started watching like random videos like Mr. Beast and stuff. And then Uki came and joined us, and I gave him my butter roll actually. He said he wanted something, so I gave him my butter roll. And then we got some lunch. We went to a yakiniku place, and yeah, we were just hanging out and eating good meat and talking, and Uki rested his head on my shoulder, and then I sort of rested my head on his head that was on my shoulder. And then Rosemi was across the table looking at us, and she's just like, Violisko. She kept saying things like that whenever she saw us together. It's funny. Yeah, eventually we started heading home, just having a nice walk. I think it wasn't snowing anymore at that point, but it was raining. And I was under Uki's umbrella for a little bit there. Because I didn't bring one. But, you know, I didn't really need an umbrella anyway. I would have just got wet, but Uki offered me his umbrella. So I snuggled up next to him, and he kept me sheltered from the rain. And there was a point where neither of us were saying anything. And I put my hand on his shoulder, looked him in the eyes, and I said, "Look, I need you to understand something." And he had the most concerned face. His eyes had fear in them. Who knows what I was about to say. And I pointed at the sign to the right of us. It was Ikinari Steak. And I said, "Uki, look, I need you to understand something. This is the very steak. This is the cut of steak." We both just started laughing so much. Like, he was so concerned for a second. Like, what is he gonna say? Like, he thought I was gonna like say something so serious. I'm sorry, Uki, it was too funny.
Eventually, at the dessert place, I messaged and a group of people did wake up. So they went to go eat at a cafe, and I was like, okay, cool, I'll go and meet you guys at the cafe. But what I didn't know was that it was like table service. So they had already gotten a table for themselves. And then I was like, you know what? Actually, I'll just get a table for one, and then just you guys let me know when you're done, and then that way we can all leave together. So I went and I got a table for one. But Sonny was with them, so he came over and sat with me. and he kept me company.
He just had his own table by himself. He was just all alone. And he looked kind of lonely over there. So I went over to him and I said, "Ah, sorry, I just saw you from across the room and I couldn't help myself. You were so cute. I had to talk to you. Is this seat taken? Do you mind if I take this seat?" I was just joking around, but I kept him company because he was all alone there. And he wanted to get some dessert, so...
They had this like Valentine's dessert thing on the menu, and Sonny asked the other group like if they were going to eat dessert, and they were. So Sonny came back to me. The two of us, we just ordered a dessert as well. So we got the Valentine's dessert. It was really good, actually. So I'm glad that he kept me company again.
After that, we went to a cat cafe, and the cat's really cute, except they weren't very friendly. The thing is, like, I like cats, but the main thing was Uki wanted to go to the cat cafe, so I just was trying to make sure that Uki was having a good time, and I was taking a lot of pictures for him while he was touching the cats. So yeah, Shu and Uki touching the cats, and then Sonny on camera duty trying to take nice pictures of him.
And Sonny took a lot of good photos of me, so I'm very thankful for that. And we would go to karaoke. Well, we went to karaoke quite a bit during the trip, and almost every time he would pass out on my lap, and it was very cute. I spent a lot of time like giving him head pats and playing with his hair.
I think we went to karaoke again after that, and again I fell asleep at the karaoke after a few drinks. It's like one of those things, like I was getting more confident with my alcohol, and I tried a few drinks, and then next thing I knew, I was passed out in the karaoke and laying on Uki's lap, and he was playing with my hair and giving me head pats, but I kind of liked it. I kind of liked that, you know. It was nice.
I met Sonny. I spent a lot of time with Sonny during the trip, and he's so cute. I miss Sonny so much. Yeah, he's so cute and very chill.
And Uki's, again, he's so soft and loving and caring, and Uki always wants to do stuff, you know. I feel like we were just like following Uki around to cafes and stuff that he wanted to go to. So it was nice that he had stuff that he wanted to do. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, you know. I was just following people mostly. Yeah.
Goodbye, everyone. Bye.